We're going to start with march in place. This is pretty much what we're going to be doing during all the rest periods. You can either speed it up by running in place or doing high knees if you want to burn more calories. Do whatever feels best to you. Let's do some toe touch kicks next. Kick one foot up at a time and tap that foot with the opposite hand. Next, we have angels. Start with your hands overhead. As you pull your arms all the way down behind you, lift one leg up at a time behind you. Reverse and repeat with the opposite leg. Keep alternating. Alright, next exercise is a little more dynamic. We're doing a reverse lunge with a kick. Left leg first. So lunge back with your left leg. When you come up, kick the leg out in front of you and just keep going back and forth. Let's stay balanced and do the right leg as well. Lunge back and kick. Nice, guys. For the next one, we're going to be sprinting, but no leg action, just the arms only. Go as fast as you can and don't forget to breathe. We're doing some running man next. Left side first. Start with your arms overhead, left leg back. Bring your left knee up towards your chest as you slam your fist down. Reverse and repeat. Running man with the right side. Next, we're doing a combination of slow burpee with low impact jacks. Start in high plank pose. Walk your feet to your hands and come up to standing. Circle your arms up as you step one foot out at a time. Reverse and repeat. For the next one, we're going to lunge forward with the left leg. Staying in the lunge, we're doing sprinter arms again. Go faster if you want to burn more calories. Our last exercise of this portion is the same thing with the right side. Lunge forward with your right leg, hold the lunge, and move those arms fast. Great job, guys. Let's take a quick water break before we get into the leg toning part of this workout. Alright, let's get started. We're gonna start with side-to-side Cossack lunges. So feet wide apart. Bend your left leg deeply as you straighten out your right leg. Flex your right toes. Walk your hands to the other side as you alternate. And just keep going back and forth. Next exercise is standing side leg lifts with a pulse. Left leg first. So if you need to hold on to something for balance, please do so. Otherwise, bend forward a little bit with a straight back. Lift your left leg up and post it at the top of the range of motion. Same thing with the right side. Come onto your backs for the next one. We're doing some peekaboos. This is gonna work your abs and thighs at the same time. So legs up in the air, crunch up as you open your legs wide. Reach your hands straight out in front of you in between your legs. Next one is bridge with adductions. So you should really feel this in your inner thighs. Come up to bridge, holding bridge, squeeze your knees together for a couple breaths. Open up and then squeeze again. Just keep doing that for 50 seconds.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away.
Alright, same thing with the right leg, up and over. Tap the left, up and over to the right. Keep going, guys. Come back onto your backs for the next one. Our last exercise is frog kicks. Lift your legs up and bring the soles of your feet together, knees wide apart. Keeping your legs off the floor, kick them straight out. Reverse the motion and repeat. Amazing work, guys. Let's transition to the yoga part of our workout. Let's just start off like we usually do in child's pose. Forehead on the ground, knees apart, hands in any position that feels right to you. Try to bring your attention to the breath that's going in and out of your nose, if you can. You'll notice that the rate of your breath is slowing down as we transition to a more chill routine. When you're ready, reach your arms out forward, palms flat on the ground. Push the floor away with those palms as you raise your hips up to the sky. Heels of your feet as close to the floor as possible. Downward facing dog. Lengthen the back of your legs with a flat back. Let your head and neck dangle free. If your calves are tight, walk your dog a bit. Loosen up those tight calves. Now from down dog, walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, hands to shin, halfway forward. Exhale, drop your head and neck, fold deeply. Let your head and neck dangle free. Your hands in any position you want them to be. We're gonna just stay here for a couple of breaths, fully enjoying this nice stretch along the entire backsides of our body. From here, palms flat on the ground, bend your knees if you need to. Step your feet back to plank pose. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, lower slow. Keep your hands by your ribs and just release your toes. Inhale, come on up to a super gentle cobra. Exhale, chin taps to the floor. Push up and go all the way to downward facing dog. From down dog, inhale, lift your right leg up. Open your hip if it feels good to you. Exhale, step it in between your hands. Runner's lunging pose. Pivot your left foot out so it's flat on the floor. Whenever you're ready, come on up to warrior. Arms straight up to the sky. Glance up softly. Hips forward. Nice. From warrior, open those arms up. Right hand pointing straight in front of you. Look towards your right fingertips. Warrior 2. Nice, guys. Just a couple breaths here. Notice your right leg is bent. Now I just want you to straighten your right leg. Slow and gentle, guys. With the right leg straight, start reaching your right hand as far to the right as you can. Let your plane of motion take you wherever you may go, and just drop that right hand on your right shin or wherever it goes. Wherever you put your hand, just make sure you can do it with a straight right leg comfortably. Left arm towards the sky, open up that chest. If your balance allows it, look up at your left hand if you can. Nice. Alright, come back up to standing. Now pivot your right foot out so it's parallel with your left foot. Grab your waist with both hands and glance up softly. Don't forget to breathe here, guys. Deep inhale as you glance up. Exhale, fall forward and fold. Have your hands in any position you like. You can grab your big toes and pull yourself deeper if it feels good to you. Or you can just let those arms fall straight to the ground. You can even reach your hands out forward like you're doing a wide leg downward facing dog. It's completely up to you. Just make sure your head and neck are relaxed, dangling free. Nice one, guys. Let's just stay here for a couple of breaths. Now hands back on your waist. With a flat back and some core strength, come up to standing. Turn your right foot forward again. Bend your right knee and open your arms out, back to warrior 2. Now from warrior 2, turn your right palm upwards and bring your right hand up towards the sky as you reach your left hand down your left thigh. Reverse warrior. Very good, everyone. Now circle your arms back to the ground, back to plank pose. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, lower slow. Inhale, gentle cobra. Exhale, chin touches the floor, push up, and go all the way to downward facing dog. A couple breaths in down dog before we do the other side. When you're ready, guys, left leg lifts up slow. Open up that hip if it feels good. Step your left foot in between your hands, back to runner's lunging pose on the other side. Remember, guys? Now pivot your right foot out so it's flat on the floor. When you're ready, come up to warrior 1. Shoot those arms up towards the sky. Hips forward, guys. Now open up those arms, warrior 2. Look at your left fingertips. Just a couple breaths here. From here, straighten out your left leg. Now reach with your left hand. Reach, reach, reach until you can't reach any further. Drop that hand wherever it ends up being. Could be on the floor, could be on your shin, your thigh. It's going to be different for everyone. Right hand shoots up towards the sky. Glance up at your right hand if you can. Trikonasana, triangle pose. This is one of the best stretches you can do for your leg. You should feel it in your calves, hamstrings, thighs, and ankles. Enjoy it while you can. Come back up slow and controlled. Pivot your left foot out so it's parallel to your right foot. Now interlace your fingers behind you. Glance up softly and stretch back if you decide. Pull your arms straight, opening up that chest. Nice. Now with the straight back, fall forward, hands up to the sky. Head and neck hanging loose. Just a couple breaths here, guys. Release your hands to the floor. Grab your waist with both hands again. And with the straight back, come on up. Slow and controlled, guys. When you get to standing, pivot your left foot back towards the front. Open up those arms back to warrior 2. From warrior 2, reverse warrior. Nice. Circle those arms back to the floor, back to plank pose. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, lower slow. Inhale, very last cobra of this class. Exhale, chin taps to the floor, push up, and go all the way to downward facing dog. From down dog, drop your knees to the floor, cross your legs behind you, and sit up tall. Bring your legs in front and hug your knees into your chest. With some core strength, rock forward and backwards until you are comfortable on your backs on the ground. Release your knees and bring your legs up towards the sky. Flex your toes. And without bringing your head and neck off the floor, reach up towards your toes with your hands. It doesn't matter if you can touch your toes or not. All that matters is you're feeling this really good stretch on the backside of your leg. Just a couple breaths. Now arms down by your side with some extreme gentleness and sensitivity. Bring your feet to the floor behind your head. It doesn't matter if they can touch the floor or not, just let them fall wherever they fall. Put your hands on your lower back for support, and one leg at a time, bring them up to the sky. From here, bring the soles of your feet together, opening your knees out to the sides. Now slowly turn your hips to the right, 2 breaths. Now slowly go back to the middle, and then turn your hips to the left, 2 breaths. Alright, straighten those legs back up towards the sky. Hands in any position that provides the best support